want to give you a fun way to teach your grandchildren important life lessons. And it's one that they'll never forget you for. And you'll also be giving them a gift. What is that way? It's to use nature. You know, one of the greatest teachers of all time often used nature to teach very important lessons. He talked about seeds and trees and vines and all kinds of things. It really is a great way to teach. You know, the old way and rule of teaching grandchildren probably went something like this. You better listen to your parents. They're only telling you this for your own good. Back in my day. And that's kind of how it went. The new rule is to use nature. As an example, the walnut. It's amazing, this walnut fell from this maple tree back here. But did you know that you can use a walnut to teach your grandchildren an important lesson about life and about why their parents tell them to do the things that they tell them to do? Now, instead of just walking you through that and telling you how to do that, I thought I would actually give you an example. So here it is. Hey, Bobby, I want to teach you a lesson from nature today. Here's a green walnut. I want you to take that and touch it to your tongue. Okay.
Tastes weird.
It tastes kind of weird. Not very good, is it? Not like chocolate cake, huh?
Yeah.
You know why nature made that taste bad?
Yeah, because it has a protective shell.
Yeah, it's a protection. That bad taste so that animals and bugs don't get to it. And it's also got a husk here surrounding it because growing inside is a walnut. And it's not got that hard shell in the beginning. It's soft, and the walnut is very small, so that helps to protect it, and also it holds the moisture in so that the walnut doesn't dry out and die. Now, that gives us a lesson for parents and why parents tell us to do what they tell us to do. Because right now you're sort of like that walnut, except you're not even like that. You're not hard. You're still kind of soft because you're young and you're growing and you're learning. So you need that protection just like the walnut does. And that's what your parents are. Your parents are that protection for you. And when they tell you to do something, even though you might not understand it, they're doing that because they care about you and they want to keep you safe and protected. And someday when you've grown up and you've matured like that walnut, then, well, the walnut falls off the tree and turns brown like that, and that husk falls out and you're on your own. But right now, you're more like this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and now I have something to say.
Okay.
So, like, since our parents are the shell, they can protect us. Like, you know how when, like, they love you so much. That's why they do punishments and stuff when you do something bad. Like, I got a write-up not too long ago, and they gave me a punishment for a whole week. That's kind of like how your parents want you to be protected.
Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you. I think you got it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you teach your grandchildren a lesson like that, maybe using the walnut, I think I can safely say they'll never forget you. And probably for the rest of their lives, when they come across a walnut, they'll think of you in the day that you taught them that lesson. And I mentioned in the beginning that in teaching them this way, you would also be giving them a gift. What is that gift? It's the gift of curiosity. Now, I think children are already pretty curious, but this will give them the gift of curiosity about nature in particular. And they'll start asking more questions of nature. You know, why does that tree have thorns sticking out of the trunk? Why are hedge apples so large? Why do some trees stay green all year long and others, the leaves die and they fall off? What a great gift that is to leave your grandchildren. Well, that's it in a nutshell. Please, if you would, put your ideas in the comments about how you could use nature to teach important lessons to your grandchildren. Until next time,